Your Lordship, just for the record, we are also objecting to that, but we will submit on it at length. The video, actually the videos, Your Lordship.
The nature of an objection to a video should come before it is placed. Let me hear your objection.
Yes. First of all,
I hope my time is frozen, Your Lordship.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Your Lordship, first of all, when this petition was filed, just from the facts of the case, a certificate of electronic evidence was sworn by one Maingi Brian Murithi.
Yes.
That certificate, it's actually an affidavit, Your Lordship. It was dated the 21st day of August 2024. Your Lordship, subsequently you gave leave for the petitioner to file an amended petition together with any other documents that they wish to rely upon for purposes of that petition, Your Lordship. Now, Your Lordship, subsequently we were served with the amended petition together with all the documents that they seek to rely on. Then, Your Lordship, when I was going through the documents, I found out, or rather I discovered, that there is some discrepancies in terms of the certificate of production of electronic evidence, Your Lordship. These I raised in my submissions, Your Lordship. My submissions are dated the 11th of February 2025, Your Lordship.
What is the discrepancy?
Now, Your Lordship, the first discrepancy was particularly for the videos marked, and I will list them, Your Lordship. For the videos marked BKM6, BKM7, KM7 and BKM9, KM10,
sorry, KM, the first KM,
KM7 and BKM9, KM10 and VKM1, Your Lordship. I raised the issue, Your Lordship, in my submissions, that the certificate produced therewith is defective and not compliant with Section 106 of the Evidence Act. The section, Your Lordship, gives clear details or clear provisions of what a certificate should contain, including the evidence that they seek to rely upon, Your Lordship. Now, Your Lordship, subsequently, after my submissions, on Tuesday, Your Lordship, I am served with another certificate by the same Brian Maingi Murithi. And Your Lordship, this certificate is in essence attempting to cure the issues I have raised in the submissions, Your Lordship. Your Lordship can confirm from CTS when that certificate was filed, sorry. That was on Tuesday, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship, at the very least, even just from the factual basis, without even going into everything, there needs to be a reciprocity between colleagues in the profession. We cannot operate like this, Your Lordship. I can't file submissions raising issues and you simply serve me with a certificate and you say that is enough. So then the videos that are sought to be produced, in fact, Your Lordship, the ones that have been added are in red. And I'm referring to the certificate by Brian Murithi. The same is dated 27th January, Your Lordship. And equally, Your Lordship, that certificate was served on Tuesday, but is backdated to 27th January, Your Lordship. And it was served on Tuesday. So then what is the fate of my submissions on this issue? Because a certificate is just produced and you're told, yeah, that is enough. Equally, Your Lordship, in these videos...
Yes.
What is your response?
I let my senior address you on that issue.
Sorry, my lord.
Just a moment. Let's take it limb by limb.
Okay.
Yes, Councilman Goya?
Yes, my lord, what section 106 of the Evidence Act requires is that video evidence be accompanied by a certificate.
Yes.
So be supported by a certificate.
Yes.
My lord, I don't know it to be the law. As a matter of principle, even going with the fact that the law, I don't know it to be the law that the certificate must be filed at the time of filing the video evidence. I don't know that to be the law.
Yes.
Indeed, my lord, even if no certificate had been filed,
Yes.
there is no prohibition in law for the petitioner to supply that certificate now in court. There's no prohibition in law.
Yes.
As I understand it, the purpose of the certificate is to authenticate the video. The purpose of the certificate is to authenticate the video. So that without going into the other minor facts of when filed, because I need to cross-check with our filing team now to get those minor details, as a matter of fact, on principle, Council does not dispute that as we seek to play these videos today, there is a certificate authenticating that. So in view of that, in principle, I don't understand what substantive law has been violated in view of the concession that as we seek to play these videos now, there is a certificate backing each of the videos that we seek to play. There are other issues. Council referred to BKM as some of the videos. We have no videos under that label. We only have videos under KM7, KM10, and BKM1. So when he referred to, I had referred to BKM, those were just documentary annexures. So we're also trying to cross-check our documents just to confirm that there was no error in the branding, and I confirmed that there are no certificates under BKM. The first three.
What is the source of these three videos?
They are set out in the certificate as the various websites are set out in the certificate. The Senate's own website. The Senate's own website. The Senate's own website.
Your Lordship, I beg to differ. Particularly KM10 is from a YouTube video from a channel known as Kenya News Alert TV. How is that a Senate video?
Left my laptop. Someone have a copy of the two certificates? Did not be printed to my laptop.
If you look at volume number 9, at page 85 to page 89, is the certificate dated 27th January 2025. That's number 1.
Your Lordship, I can spare your time. I have both certificates here.
I think
That's thank you. While at it, again, the court will take judicial notice of the fact that our parliament has a parliamentary broadcasting unit. To my knowledge, and since Council is with Parliament, he can verify this fact if to the contrary, is that broadcasts from Parliament come through the parliamentary broadcasting unit. That's the primary source of all broadcasts of parliament.
Yes.
And number 3, and more importantly, if there was any material discrepancy in the content of the video, material, substantive discrepancy, since the parliamentary broadcasting unit under the control of the respondent is the primary broadcaster and primary repository of all these broadcasts, nothing was easier than then to bring us another video showing that here is the authentic video from the unit and here is how.
Just a moment,
Yes.
just a moment. Is there a challenge to the authenticity of the videos?
Your Lordship, particularly the video on VKM10, which is and maybe that's not the one they were going to play, but Your Lordship, I don't know if I should keep objecting to the videos as they go or I just raise them all.
Well, let's sort this out with this junction. I don't have a VKM referred to in the affidavit that you handed. Sorry, the certificate you handed.
Oh, sorry.
The one dated 27th January 2025.
Your Lordship, sorry, it's KM10. KM10.
VKM1, KM10, yes.
Yes.
What is wrong with KM10?
Your Lordship, this video is from an unknown account called Kenya News Alerts TV, Your Lordship. Even if I don't give another video to controvert that, Your Lordship, who is Kenya News Alerts TV? Can we call them here and cross-examine them about where they got this content, Your Lordship? It just is the law, or should we ask counsel?
So your objection is for KM10. You have a problem with VM1 and KM7?
Yes, Your Lordship.
So I've had you on KM10, VKM1.
Your Lordship, this one was not even accessible. Let's even begin at the basic. It was not accessible, Your Lordship. VKM1. So we are here, we are playing videos, Your Lordship, like VK1, M1. I have not seen the video. I don't even know which best the approach to go about it, Your Lordship.
Let's watch the videos first.
My Lord,
Yes.
sorry. I just needed to contribute briefly on this and just help us move forward.
Yes.
By saying that counsel is very lucky because he's practicing when we have the 2010 Constitution.
Yes.
And what he's raising is what Article 159(2)(c) came to protect us against. Unnecessary and procedural objections on technicalities when the authenticity of the documents and the videos are not in question. If counsel was served by the petitioners in December or early January, what stopped him from sending any requests or saying, counsel, my video is not starting. So basically, let's proceed so that he's given an opportunity to submit on those videos when they are being seen. Otherwise, let's not bring in technicalities that don't go to the substance of this matter. Thank you.
Let's watch the videos. Let's begin.
I think you've got us out. We had an objection to the issue of the videos.
Yes.
A different limb altogether from what Mr. Mukele has raised.
Yes.
And if you allow me, Your Lordship,
Yes.
we took directions on the 18th of December. For now, we shall proceed today.
Yes.
Those directions were very categorical. We shall proceed by way of highlighting submissions.
Yes.
My Lord, I'm at pains to find a section in the Evidence Act that says that during highlighting of submissions, you can play videos. To my understanding, Your Lordship, that amounts to adducing evidence. It amounts to calling a witness to speak to the video, so that then we can test the veracity and authenticity of that particular evidence that is being portrayed in the video. My Lord, that was not the intention that we had when we gave directions on the 18th of December as to how we shall proceed today. My Lord, as if that is not enough.
Just a moment. Councilor on that point.
Just very briefly, we are proceeding on affidavit evidence. The affidavits have annexures. Where the annexures are written texts, like the Hansards and the letters, we read out as we have been doing. where the annexures are videos. How else do you access videos? You will see them. The contrary is more unjust. The contrary is where we don't play these videos, but because it's evidence, the court goes and plays them without the benefit of the party's comment or observation. That would be more unjust even to the respondent. I mean, how would they see it completely? So, the playing of these videos is just a reference to the contents of the affidavit. The affidavit says, on this day there was pandemonium, evidence of that pandemonium is in this video. So we are not going outside affidavit evidence. We're actually just referring to the material in the affidavit evidence. My Lord, please plead with our learned colleagues to allow us to proceed with this hearing. We know why they fear these videos, we have no doubt about it, but it's in the nature of a trial. Some parts of a case are just unfavorable to you, and you live with it. You can't run away from it. Please allow us to proceed with the hearing.
My Lord, if I may clarify an issue before the court, I was just on the issue of Section 160B of the Evidence Act and the visibility of the video there. My Lord, I refer you to the case of Republic versus Barista Y. Matugunda. My Lord, it's a 2011 case which interprets Section 106B and how parties should comply with the same. My Lord, the court said very clearly that this provision makes it abundantly clear that for electronic evidence to be deemed admissible, it must be accompanied by a certificate in terms of Section 106B. The question for the court, my Lord, is whether that evidence was accompanied by that certificate of electronic record. The petitioner has admitted that it was not accompanied by the same. They only filed it after it was raised by the Speaker of the Senate. It follows therefore, my Lord, it cannot be admitted before the court. It is trial by ambush, and the same thing should be struck out from the record.